Hey, welcome back to Faulty Controller. If you've been watching the last few videos that I've put up, then you're probably wondering why we're starting off a bit differently today. But there is a reason for that. I am who you could refer to as post-race but pre-edit Mike. After finishing the race and going to save the Logic file, which held all my microphone audio, I heard this. So yeah, my microphone didn't record. Pain. Basically, for some reason, Logic had decided to use the MacBook's inbuilt microphone to record audio rather than, this. So what I was left with is basically unusable because the microphone is so crap and can't distinguish between myself or the TV. And while I was hoping that maybe I could at least use my phone audio, it still came out pretty crap, pretty glitchy if I'm honest. So I was basically left with only a couple of options. Option A is that I just scrap everything, delete 2 hours worth of footage and audio and, that's a video lost. Or B, I try and just put something together in the edit that I can deem worthwhile viewing. So this is where Edit Mike will come in, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed and praying that he has a light bulb moment and is able to patch something together which is entertaining. So if you're watching this, then Edit Mike did his job well, and this is up on the channel. So yeah, I'm sorry if this is not what you're expecting, but I'm hoping that whatever comes out of this, you still can enjoy. So before we go into the main video, there's 3 things you need to know for this race. We're racing at Monza, I'm going for a Ferrari, and the driver of choice is Carlos Sainz. With that out of the way, I leave you in the capable hands of Edit Mike. So roll the footage. I am speed. It's time for qualifying at Monza. Taking a risk, I opt for a slightly reduced top speed setup, hoping that the extra help in the high speed corners will pay off during the race. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Beginning my first lap, I'm tense. It's a decent start, and I even managed to claim the fastest second sector. But now as I enter the 2 long straights, it's clear my lower top speed will be an issue. P3, just over half a second off. After a quick stop in the pits, I'm back out to push again. But exiting the first chicane, disaster.
You've taken damage to the side pods. Engine cooling isn't going to be effective and you'll be incurring drag until we can get you in and start repairs.
I can either choose to stay out and continue pushing for a faster time, or fix the damage on the car. Hurtling around the last corner, a split-second decision is made. Entering the garage, I am hit with a 6-minute repair time. And with only 5.5 minutes left in the session, I am left placing with my original time in P13 ahead of the race. Only time will tell what I'm able to achieve on the track. It's race day. 12 cars sit ahead of me and pole position. It's time for the formation lap. Weaving in tandem behind Lando Norris, I can feel the nerves settling in. The countdown begins, and as David Croft would say,
Lights out and away we go!
immediately feeling a good release, I dive down the inside line as we scream towards the first chicane. A light tap on Ocon's rear results in a warning as well as light damage on the left front wing. But I have already made up 3 places on the grid, not too shabby. Soon after, I make a successful overtake on Daniel Ricciardo. Perhaps this will be my day after all. Daniel's not about to take that line down, however, and as we head towards turn 8, we are wheel to wheel. He manages to get past me into turn 9, but I'm not letting him get away without a fight. Into turn 11, and I managed to get ahead without too much of a fight. Now it's time for me to catch up with the pack ahead. Nine laps later, and I'm hot on the heels of Esteban Ocon's Alpine. After almost careening into the back of Lewis Hamilton, I lose a few precious seconds as I'm forced to heavily brake and avoid breaking track limits. Back on the hunt, and I'm able to get the inside line on Ocon. But my reduced top speed means that he is quick to take back 7th place. This is going to be harder than perhaps I had initially thought. Ten laps later, and I'm still unable to make a challenge. As the pit window opens, I'm wondering if it's even possible to catch Hamilton now. But following him into the pits, a good stop could get me out ahead of the Mercedes. So close. Now much closer, it's time to put my foot down and see if I can take advantage of this now shortened gap. However, despite my best efforts, Hamilton is slowly but surely pulling away. And as I exit turn 10, he is but a dot on the horizon. My fight with Lewis is over. But I didn't really care. Cue the dramatic music. To tell you the truth, even before lap 30 rolled around, I knew I wasn't ever going to catch Hamilton. So when I was gunning it down the main straight at 200 miles an hour on lap 41, again and again and again, until suddenly lap 50 came around, I was just enjoying the drive, really. And then Charles had an engine failure, but I'm sure he was fine. Nah, today was my day. And as I came round the final corner, I greeted the checkered flag with a smile on my face. Because for the first time in this series, I had finally finished a race. In 6th place. But it still counts. Thanks again for watching, guys. Yeah, sorry if this came out a little bit differently to as expected. I'm hoping that this turned out well. If you liked it over the other format, then let me know, and I can maybe look at making this more of a permanent thing if I carry on with these videos. As fun as it is to record my live reaction as I'm driving, these types of videos don't necessarily challenge the creativeness, because it's basically just syncing up all the audio and video and chopping it up till it's as concise as I can make it, and then putting it up onto YouTube. So this has actually got me back into a bit more of a creative side for sure. And for those worried that, I'm just going down this route of F1 content, that's not my overall plan. I do hope to at some point get around to some other games. I'm just in a bit of a lull at the moment in terms of starting anything new, but I appreciate anyone that's sat down to watch these. Does mean a lot. If you like what you've seen today, then please consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't already. And until next time, take care.